Alright guys, I did my RTF flight on the other battery, and I think it was like around 4 or 5 minutes without charging this. So this one's charged. I'm also going to hook on a camera mount. We're going to put a camera in this, and we're going to see what type of flight time it gets fully charged and with camera.
And we are outside. As you can see, the camera's on it, and also notice the battery door compartments facing us. Camera's facing us, battery door compartments facing us. Something's not quite right here. Basically what I'm going to do here, we're going to turn it on. We're going to throttle up and then down. Then I'm going to situate my camera here, get that running. And I didn't realize that my camera was facing the wrong way, and therefore I thought my front was front, and it really wasn't. Because right now, as you can see the back of my camera, that's towards the back here, and we're going to take off, and I'm almost going to hit myself because I didn't realize that I put my camera mount on wrong. So be aware, if you have an aftermarket camera mount for this, it can be put on wrong. So throttling up, engaging motors, flying forward, and bam! Just about hit myself flying backwards. So now I got to try to fly this way with inverted flights, which isn't too hard for me. I've done it before, but I'm dealing with a decent amount of wind here, so try to gain my bearings here. I think I'm just going to set this down here. And that's exactly what we did. Kind of did a little flip over. So we are going to get this back up. I've not rebound the controller to the drone, which also another good learning lesson here you might want to do, because it wasn't even a real crash. It was just sit down and flip, and we're adjusting our camera here. It was sit down and flip, and I'm going to show you what's going to happen here. You're going to want to, anytime this thing hits something, anytime it decides to do a soft landing and flip, just wanted to lean forward. The gyro somehow got screwed up, and we're going to do it again just to show you. Wants to lean forward. So what you have to do then, after you've crashed or you've hit something or whatnot, turn it off, turn your controller off, and then you are going to rebind it. Make sure you do that on a level surface. The grass isn't level, the pavement up here is pretty much level, so we're going to do that. So right now, again, this is a time test for the Noiposi battery, the aftermarket battery that I have in here, to see if it's a good battery to buy for the X8 here. We have about a minute roughly in the air and on battery time, so whatever the end result here is, you can add about a minute to it, and we are up and we are going and we are in the right direction. Again, I'm dealing with 9-mile-an-hour wind, so this is an aggressive flight. So also, whatever the end time is here, you can probably add another minute to 2 minutes, because I'm dealing with 50 degrees, 9 to 8-mile-an-hour wind, and I'm not going to baby fly in it. I'm going to fly it up, as you can see here, which I don't suggest you doing if you're not a seasoned pilot, because if the wind grabs it and you're not sure which way it is, you could have issues. We're going to go ahead and show you what the camera I have on here sees, and unfortunately to the left I got a little bit of my landing here, which isn't too bad. You can see the town I live in, clarity and whatnot. Really nice. I really like the Syma. I really wish it had a third speed rate, and also when you down throttle, that you can almost kill the throttle without killing the motors. Dumb feature, don't know why they put that on there. But anyway, yeah, good look at this. This isn't a GoPro I have on here. It's a GoPro knockoff. It's one of them my wife got me for Christmas. I think it was like $40 or $50 off of Amazon. You don't have to go GoPro. If you want to go GoPro, well, go GoPro, and you'll get a little bit better picture quality, but you don't have to get picture quality like that, as I just showed you. And we're up there. We're going to bring this down. It's going to take a little bit to bring this down for the same reason I stated. Syma has a feature on this, which I don't like whatsoever. Pulling your left throttle stick completely down. If you hold that down for about 3 seconds, you're going to kill the motors. The thing's going to fall from the sky. I've already done it. Even being aware of it, I've done it, because just my style of flight. Generally, when I have something up this high, I like to bring it down quick. And the way you bring a drone down quick, not this one, is you down throttle and you pitch forward, or you pitch backwards. And essentially, it'll do a dive bomb. So as you can see, this is very docile. It's coming down very slowly, which in no wind might be alright. Or if you were canvassing a building that wasn't up that high, that you're doing a rotation around, ideally, I'm sure this is built to be a camera drone. It did come with a camera. unfortunately, I wasn't able to test it because mine wouldn't work. I have another one coming. I do want to test the stock camera, but until then, I got my red machine here with the red aftermarket DJI legs and my red holder on it, and that's the way I'm flying it. So guys, we are, let's say, we're at about 4 minutes here, because we figure about a minute setup, minute in air, and yeah, we're gonna say about 4.5 minutes here. And this Noiposi battery is doing well. The drone didn't fall out of the sky. It's holding a charge. It's maintaining a charge. And again, I did an RTF flight on this earlier, and I got roughly about 3 to 4 minutes. You can see the trees moving a little bit. It's constant wind here. So right off the bat, RTF out of the box from the post office. I was happy with this drone. Some manufacturers, you get the drone out of the box, you get a minute. This came from Amazon. It was shipped to me, and I opened it up, I popped it in, I got some flight time, so I was happy with that. And then I figured definitely got to charge the battery here. Here's a really good look at the setup I got going on here. Super simple. Doesn't cost that much. You can order the legs on Amazon. You could order the mount on Amazon, and this can definitely handle it all. Yeah, this drone's a nice drone. It's just lacking. It's lacking with the third pitch. It should have a third speed rate and a third pitch, I think, and also that left stick down throttle kill motor features should not be on this drone. I don't know why you would have that. I mean, every other altitude quadcopter, you want to kill the motors down and out once it's towards the ground. That works for me. The complete down and it falling from the sky, that don't work for me. But whatever. Maybe the engineers know something I don't know, because obviously people took to create this. We're going to give you another look at the camera here soon, because I'm actually going to take a walk with the drone. People like to walk their dogs. I like to walk my drone. And my neighbors probably think I'm nuts, but whatever. It's all in the love of the drone. And here's what the drone sees. The camera that I'm using on the drone is a little bit better camera than I'm using on my head cam. As you can see, there's just a slight shift in color differential there when from head cam to drone cam. And there you saw the two Cadillacs. This is my Impala here. We're going to be able to fly near the trees in my front yard here. And as you can see, I got flowers coming up in the spring. My hyacinths, I planted those like 3 years ago, and they come up every single time, which is pretty cool. Definitely here. Go underneath my hanging pine back towards me, and there's back to my head cam, just to give you a good look at how the drone looks when it's flying. A little bit of look at the range that I'm dealing with here. I don't go too much further, not that I don't believe it can't go too much further, but there's an abyss over there. I don't feel like crawling down in it. If you've been watching me for a while, you've probably seen me crawl down in it. It's not hard to get down in it. It's not hard to get up, but it does take a little bit out of your lungs. And 50 degrees wind, I really don't want to be doing it. That's kind of where I'm stationed, where I'm at here. Really fun drone. Yeah, the battery test passed, man. We're past the 10-minute mark. Anything more here, I'll be happy with. My lights are blinking. Bam, it's down. So that's about what we got. We're gonna shoot back to what the camera had seen prior to the takedown, just to show you it. If you're not on Drone Days on Facebook, click the link down below. If you want to know where I purchased these batteries, click the link down below. And if you like RC cars, click the link down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. I'm J-Drone. Click that subscribe button. Click the like button. If you want to talk to me, comment down below, or go to Drone Days or Grounded RCs. And I'll see you on the crossover. That's what I consider the crossover. YouTube to Facebook. Bam, do it. Everybody's doing it. There's lots of guys in Drone Days. It's a big pissing contest. We show off our drones, we show off our flights, we show off our ideas, go back and forth, get rid of cheap drones on there, and that's what we're about. But again, this was just recap before we brought it down, before the voltmeter or voltage completely dropped on it, and you're going to see the drop. It's going to look like a crash, so enjoy that. And again, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Check out Drone Days on Facebook, Grounded RCs on Facebook. Link for his batteries down below. Battery pass, great battery. Take care and have a good day.